Okay, what I want to talk about, there are two types of autistic people. Of course, there's several different characteristics of autistic people, but there's also several characteristics of normal people too. And I'm not gonna go into that vast shit. It's called individuality. Not, everyone's gonna be different. But there's two ones I want to talk about. Now, I'm gonna put this in scenario form. There's two brothers. One's normal, one's autistic. Say mother or father, whoever walks in the room. They're both sweeping the floor. They both break their brooms at the same time. Of course, the mother and father hears it. They go inside. Who do you think they yell at first? They yell at the normal kid first because he's normal. The autistic person asks, well, why is he in trouble and not me? I broke it too. And then the parent says, oh, well, you don't know any better. Well, fuck you. And then what he says is, oh, I don't know anything. Okay. They're usually okay with it. These autistic people don't question. They usually say, oh, that's okay. What you're doing is reinforcing the idea of the fact that it's okay to do something bad, or there's no consequences to your outcome of what you just did. You basically teach them the opposite of what a normal person should be taught. Basically, if you don't raise your kid, the autistic kid, the same way you raised the normal kid, he's going to end up being dysfunctional in several ways. The second autistic one is the one like me. They're the ones that usually question. Same scenario, both break the broom. Oh, why is he in trouble, not me? Oh, because you don't know any better. Well, how dare you? I think I do know better. I did break this broom like him. I should be in trouble too. I think it's kind of unfair that I'm not in trouble and he is. Oh, because, they always try to explain why you're not in trouble. My parents was like this for the longest time until I told them, you know what? I want to be in trouble the same way. Well, they said, fine. That means there'll be no more special treatments for you. You're going to get the same, held accountable for all of your responsibilities that you did. If you did anything wrong, there's no longer no freebies for you. And that's what I want. What people don't understand, most autistic people, and special needs people at that, want to be normal. And that means being responsible. That means being accountable for our actions. That means taking criticism. That means being the brunt of the fucking joke. I've heard the short bus jokes all the time. I'm okay with it. I can laugh at myself. Because half the stuff they say is fucking true. Those fuckers on that short bus are fucking crazy. That's not a lie. By not teaching them the responsibilities, by not holding them accountable, you train them to be a bunch of crybaby, trigger-happy bastards. See, the thing is, when a special person gets triggered, we all seen something about Mary and how the brother got triggered like that. That's how autistic people are if you don't teach them a different way. Because they've never been taught a different point of view. They've never been taught about responsibility or accountability for their actions. One day, they're going to come across somebody with a different point of view. What do you think happens? They get triggered because they don't know how to debate someone. They don't know a different point of view or different thought or different belief because they've only been taught one thing. So say if their family is liberal and they only taught them the liberal point of view, they're instantly going to hate the opposition, not knowing that there may actually be some good there. They don't know that. Autistic people look to their parents or whoever for guidance. We ourselves can't find ourselves. We usually look at our family to guide us. And if you don't raise us the right way, you raise the wrong person, we don't know how to act. We kind of have like an analytic mind. We analyze things and we adapt it into ourselves. If it makes sense for us, if it makes us feel like we're normal, then that's what we follow. But if you only teach them one thing, they only know that one thing. Look at any fucking compilation video about Antifa, for example. The reason why a lot of them are autistic or special needs, even I can tell that, because the standard looking down. A lot of them look down. Or they do the real robotic twitch with their head movements, which is an autistic thing, by the way. Your head should just freely move side to side. Autistic person's head don't. They actually look more like this. Their eyes roam also. Look at all the videos. None of them can ever debate or even talk. They have to rage or argue. If you see anyone cussing on the Antifa side, or snowflakes, or SJWs. These are actually autistic people. The ones that get angry real fast are. Normal people do not get triggered. Yes, they get upset. Yes, they get stressed. And they can get angry at times, but they don't get triggered. They don't go from 0 to 100. They don't. I've seen how normal people act and how special needs people act. Even myself. I'm quick like that to anger. Normal people can talk it out without getting angry. If you see them instantly cuss and say shit, that is an autistic thing. Now, out of a whole group of all those compilations, you always see one guy, and they usually end up debating the conservative or the Republican, or they end up debating these people. They end up talking, so yeah, they hold their hands up, like they're actually talking, and actually has a great conversation, slow voiced, everything's fine, they understand what they're saying. Well, I understand what you're saying, but this is why I think you're wrong. See, that's a normal person. There's always one group, one person, that whole fucking span of people that knows how to talk. Why? Because he's the only normal fucker in there. The rest of them are all fucking autistic. Or some kind of special needs. Not all autistics are like that. Some of us actually questioned everything. Questioned why. Why am I not being in trouble for this? Why am I not being held accountable for that? Why should I believe in this one point of view? Maybe they're right over here. You don't know. They don't. You talk this. I was the person who always rebelled and always questioned. Even though I'm autistic, and believe me, you can tell I'm autistic in a lot of ways, especially if you talk to me in person, you can tell it. I still have a hard time debating, and I'm still quick to anger no matter what. I can't help it. And I can't actually look at the camera. Like normal looking at your eyes, I can't do it. I have a hard time explaining stuff. I stutter. I can't enunciate properly. I talk too fast. All autistic traits. But how I taught myself to be normal as much as I possibly can, because I didn't want to feel special. I didn't want to be them. So people always make fun of, well, that's autistic screeching there. Well, not all autistics are like that, dude. Some of us are on your side as well. Okay? Some of us actually sees the shit and says, what the fuck is this? See, I always use that line, if an autistic person like myself can see the bullshit in your group, then what do you think the normal guy is fucking thinking? That's usually my line, because I'm an autistic person, and myself, we're open-minded people. We're very open-minded. The reason why we understand people more than your normal people will, we can actually understand people. We actually sympathize with them more than you can, because our minds are more open. We are outside of the box, while you're inside of the box. The inside of the box, we don't understand. We understand the outside. You guys think inside the box, so when you try to think outside, you kind of go crazy. We don't understand the inside. So, kind of forgot what I was going to say. But we, try to question everything. That's who I am. That's who some of us are. That's who are on the political side of the right. We are the ones that are probably the hacker guys and the 4chan guys. We are the fucking guys that are, we know what we're talking about, we can't very convey or relate to you. But not all of us are Antifa or snowflakes or SJWs. Every time I comment on something on YouTube, everyone always say, Emmanuel, are you freaking an ANCOM? What made you thought I was an ANCOM? Because you said you're autistic. Everyone thinks because I'm autistic, I'm instantly ANCOM. I'm basically an Antifa member. Every time I comment. The other thing they do is, because if you're autistic, YouTubers have this audacity to not comment on what you're saying. Because they well, he's autistic. What should I challenge him? Should I say something wrong? I don't want to be a bad person. No, idiots. You dumb sons of bitches. Autistic person likes to be challenged, likes to feel normal. That means I want to be held accountable for what I'm saying. So if you see my comment, fucking question it. Challenge me. If you want to insult me, insult me. Make me feel like I'm normal, because that's what I'm trying to do. If you don't do that, you basically are belittling me. You're basically saying you don't have no respect for me. And therefore I have no respect for you as a person. If you can't respect me enough to insult me the same way you insult that fucker there because he's normal, and who the fuck you think you are? But anyways, I'm under two fucking type of autistic people. One's questions and we basically, are mostly on the right side of political view. Our beliefs are more knowledgeable, more fact based, more understanding, but not crazy. Then you have the autistic people that believe in the nothing wrong. Because I'm autistic, I means I'm more better than these people. I shouldn't be in trouble. I have no accountability, no responsibility. Them are usually the guys you see on the left. Them are the snowflakes. Them are the fucking Antifa groups. Those fuckers are actually just autistic people who are so fucking into that one belief that they don't know anything else. They've only been taught that, so they don't really know. Not all autistic people are the same. There are several different characteristics of them, but some of us don't act like that. That's all I'm going to say. Please comment on the video if you whatever you want to think, or even try to fucking tell me if the comments are on. That's all. I really like to know if the comments are on. Like it or dislike it. Share it if you want. If you want to make fun of the video or do what you want, man. I'm okay with it. I'm all good. That's all I want to say.